How can we learn to speak without notes, without palm cards, without reading from a speech or a script? And we all know that those engaging speakers, those inspirational speakers, they're able to get on stage and speak for 30 minutes, 45 minutes, an hour, and they don't read from their script. Then you get those other speakers that stand at the lectern and they have their notes and they turn their page or they read off their PowerPoint slides, and they're just not as engaging as the people who are able to present and speak without notes. Now, speaking without notes does not mean learning your presentation off by heart. Speaking without notes means that ability to use a few tips and techniques to take your audience on a journey and for you to tap into your authenticity and your knowledge without the need to be perfect and without the need to follow a tight script. So here's 3 tips that I use to speak without notes. The first one is tell stories. The thing with stories is you don't have to read them. You don't have to remember them. You don't have to learn them. Your stories, your life experiences are your stories. You know them. You just recall what happened and highlight the point. The second thing to do, or to speak without notes, is ask yourself, what are the 4 most frequent questions that I get asked on my topic of expertise? People ask me these 4 things all the time. Whatever your expertise in is, how do I stay healthy? How do I save for a home loan? What's the best way to position myself for a career change? And the 4 questions that you get asked can be for your 4 key points. You know the answer. So point 1 is, then you relay that, then you give the answer. Point 2 is you raise the problem and you give the answer. Point 3, point 4, and there you've got your bones, your structure of your presentation without the need for notes. And the third tip is to mind map. You put your core message down in the middle of a piece of paper. You work out whether you've got 3 or 4 points, so you draw an arm off those 3 or 4 points, and in that circle, off that arm, you write your 4 points, and then you put sub-points off that, and then you just anchor them. You remember them via the mind map. So when you practice your presentation, you look at the mind map, not your notes. So there's 3 quick tips. There are other ways of how you can present effectively without notes, but they're 3 easy ways. Tell stories, answer the common questions that you're asked on your topic, learn to mind map, and you'll be more engaging, more present, more effective as a public speaker. Please don't pick up some notes and read word for word across your page. Takes courage, but go out there and present without notes.